Welcome. Hot British girl here with some current news. Matthew has defeated Nobunaga's ambition sphere of influence. Now on to the next game. Currently at the time of this recording there are only 2 games remaining to complete the Nobunaga's ambition goal. In other news, the weather has been beautiful. Warm but not too hot. Lots of rain. My favorite time of the year. Also, the New York Jets are now in OTA's practice mode. Hopefully we'll see a game this year in person. Possible transmission problem has popped up, so we're going to hold on the timing belt for the moment. School hangs over our heads constantly. Haven't made a decision yet. Now with the help from the band, Little Dragon, let's recap the current games we have defeated in the Nobunaga's Ambition series.
I'd rather be a bandit than a lover. I'd rather be a man with the other. To run the mountain down, run it down. I'd rather be a whisper in heaven than a guy locked in your prison. So run the mountain down, run it down. You are airborne and you got a silver rays when the devil flows, when the devil soars. You are airborne and you got a silver rays when the devil flows, when the devil soars. Grip the crown like a winner, pretending like a beginner. So run the mountain down, run it down. You are airborne and you got a silver rays when the devil flows, when the devil soars. You are airborne and you got a silver rays when the devil flows, when the devil soars. All for the feather, I did it all for a feather in hand. Will the devil flow? Will the devil soar? All for the feather, I did it all for a feather in hand. Will the devil flow? Will the devil soar?
Nobunaga's Ambition, Roads of the Heavens is the 13th title in the series, released September 2009 for Windows XP, with ports for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 made later. Nobunaga's Ambition, Creation, is the 14th title in the series, released the 12th of December 2013 for PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and Windows. A PlayStation Vita version was released in May 2015. A Western version of the game had been confirmed as of May 2015 under the title of Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence, which was released on September 1, 2015 for North America and September 4, 2015 for Europe. It was released in PlayStation 3 as a digital release, in PlayStation 4 as a physical release, and PC via Steam. It has also been confirmed that the Western release will contain both English and Japanese dub. The game is a launch game for the Nintendo Switch in Japan. A sequel titled Nobunaga's Ambition, Tarishi is released in the 30th of November 2017.
I defeated Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence. I think it was the 13th title in the series. I did it. I took a couple months off. First off, I should probably say this, or start the video over. If you're a father and you've got one kid or two kids or three kids, or in common in Utah you have, let's say, 7 kids or 8 kids, I don't envy you, but happy Father's Day tomorrow. But anyway, my name's Matthew, and I'm gonna make this video really short because I don't want to be talking forever and it's really hot in here. But it is June 15th, and yeah, so like I said, I did beat Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence for the PlayStation 4, 13th title in the series. And if you're new to my channel, I'm trying to defeat all the Nobunaga Ambitions that were released in the United States. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, this is not really a video game review, but this is just kind of me just reporting in my progress. I have 2 more games to go, like the Hot British Girl said, and some good parts about the game. The graphics were great. I loved it. You could zoom all the way down to the road, and you could see the topography of Japan, and you could see Mount Fuji from a distance and all that. The music was beautiful. Like out of all the series so far, this one was the best one so far. I can see why it got good reviews. Came out in 2013, and Koei was really smart when they released this game. They released it right when the PlayStation 4 came out. So when it came out, people were like, they had no choice but to play this, or I think it was Knack was the other game. And Knack was like a kid's game, so people were like stuck. They had to either buy this or Knack. And so Koei was very smart, so hopefully they do the same thing with the PlayStation 5 when it comes out. Another cool thing was there was quests, and what a quest is like you would play. I played it like as Nobunaga, and no joke, like a quest would pop up, and it would steer you into doing something historical, like Nobunaga took over a certain castle at a certain year. And then it would steer you into that direction. So it was pretty nice, and it was cool to see historically what it did. That's about it. The bad points, I would say, this game was super easy on easy. Anybody could beat it, and there was no espionage. It was kind of weird. There was like, maybe I missed it, but you couldn't send out ninjas to assassin, or in previous games you could like incite riots and destroy dams, and you can convince officers to not fight and join your side. That's in there, but I didn't see a whole lot of espionage sort of thing, and a little bit weak on the choices on diplomacy. So that was interesting, but yeah, another cool thing I liked was like if it was more realistic. So if you own a castle, and the further away you own territories, you can't possibly control those. Like back then they didn't have email or anything like that, so communication was very limited. So the further away the castles that you own, you had to delegate it out. You have to delegate it out. You can't just be like controlling every territory. And that worked out really well. So I was impressed. Overall, I was impressed with the game. So, anyway, on to the next title. And it is like 100 degrees in here. But wrapping this up, I'm already at 4 minutes. I can't even see the screen. I don't have my glasses on, but yeah, next title, Nobunaga's Ambition, Ascension, Sphere of Influence, Ascension. It's basically the same game. I still think I'm on the 13th. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I think it's the 13th. But it's the same exact game, except for like long ago in Japan, in the 90s, they were releasing this Nobunaga Ambition games, and they would re-release these games, and they would call it a power-up kit. And basically what that is you're getting like the director's cut, or another version of the game that has like a bunch of additional content added to it. That's basically this one. This is the first kind of like power-up game for the US in a way. And so what they did is they added castle sieges, and they also added a really cool feature that I'm looking forward to, which is my brain's dead. I've been working all day. I'm in my work uniform, but you get to play as an officer instead of a daimyo or a warlord. So like in previous titles, you could start out as a warlord, and you don't have over control of your territories, right? And you would issue out orders. Well, in this situation, you pick a general, or create a general, and you take orders from the computer, which is the daimyo. So it's kind of weird. You're getting orders from the computer to do things. And so what I did last night is I created myself, 41-year-old Matthew, and oh great, here comes a worker coming in. I'm gonna cut this video short, but basically, I created my own character. I'm going to try to unify Japan myself and see if I can pull it off. And if I can't, well, hopefully I can. I might die of old age. I'm not married or anything like that, so we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna be working for, I can't decide what clan to pick. I mean, I was Tokugawa, and I was like, maybe I'll be somebody else, but I'm trying not to do Oda, because I always do Oda clan. But anyway, that's it. That's my video. So I should beat this one fairly quickly, and that should be it. So I hope you're all doing well. Thanks to my subscribers on YouTube, and thank you for following along. And if you're on Facebook, hope you're all doing well. So that's it. I am dying of heat. I'm going to go home. So see ya. Ciao mata.